Today we're gonna see how many rubber bands it takes to snap this guitar in half. Here we go to save the day. This is gonna be so arduous. All right, number 1 down. We might have to switch out. I might have you do some of these. It's beautiful. It sounds like a cajon. Oh, I've lost count already. What is that, 6? We can't have another failure video. We have to accomplish this. If the guitar snaps in half in the first 100 rubber bands, we're gonna give our first 100 subscribers $100 each. So make sure to hit the subscribe button below. 10, 20. It's a big milestone right there. At the time, 20 did seem like a big milestone, but little did we know how long it would actually take. Here we go. Now we have 1 for every subscriber that we have on our channel. We'll do 2 at a time. 46 and 47 right here. I can stretch them. Ooh, it's actually like a lot harder to do 2 at a time. And 87, I'm out of rubber bands. Well, we ran out of rubber bands, so we're back at Walmart and we just cleaned them out again. What if it broke right on 100? Boom. That'd be perfect. All right, 100. It feels like there's no effect. So after about 100 rubber bands, I realized I was gonna need some backup. The sun was setting and we were getting close to the end of the day, so I called in my friend Federico. So I tricked Federico into doing this for me, so you wanna come see how the guitar is looking?
Oh my gosh.
Almost.
How many do you think you have on there?
Almost 200 now.
200.
Yeah.
I bet it's gonna take 1,000.
This is gonna be a lot harder than a watermelon. You lost count like 3 times, so we don't actually know. This should be part of the job interview. We just make interviewees do something crazy like this. It's like, you got the job. Do you want to say anything to our subscribers?
Subscribe.
Subscribe.
Don't unsubscribe. If you haven't subscribed, you should click subscribe. If you are subscribed, you should click the like.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
See you later. We'll be here till like 3 a.m.
3 hours later.
Looks like noodles next to you.
Oh, I'm not counting.
Federico.
How many? I can do 2 things at the same time. So I think 120, 21?
Knock, knock.
No, no.
Who's there? Does your wife ask you what you do at work every day you go home? She's like, what did you do?
She doesn't want to know. I think she stopped asking me after the first video.
Are you serious? Here we go, 150. We should do this live so that people have to watch like 20 hours. There's always a point in these videos where I'm like, is this actually gonna work?
Yeah.
It's not gonna work.
176 or 7, I don't know. I'm all the time listening.
So we finally hit 200 rubber bands, and this was taking way longer than anyone thought it was going to. So we had to shut it down for the night and send everyone home. Because it was taking so long, we had to move out of the Davis Event Center into an alternate space. But in day 2, nothing interesting really happened, so I'm just gonna time lapse it here for you to watch. Have you ever wanted to know what 1,000 rubber bands looks like on a guitar? Well, look no further. There you have it. Now people are asking us, why are we doing this? And I think the better question is, why not? Of course, by the end of day 2, we ran out of rubber bands and had to go right back to Walmart. Second time cleaning out Walmart's rubber bands. They just restocked and bought them all. At the beginning of day 3, our hope is pretty low. We hit 1,000 rubber bands and the guitar is showing no signs of stress. I don't know if this is gonna take 5, 10, or even 100,000 rubber bands. But we're not stopping until something happens. Rubber Chicken says 1,400 rubber bands. before 1,500 rubber bands, something interesting started to happen. We noticed a crack right next to Federico's right hand.
What's happening?
I have to admit, this is the third time Federico thought something was happening, so I just looked over and kept whistling. Until...
I can't believe it. You coming to me? No, that's not fair. You went to the thing today because
You looked at me like right before and you were like, it's happening!
at first I didn't know. I thought maybe there was something, but look at this now.
Oh, it finally happened. So how many rubber bands were you on?
I'm not gonna say anything. That's our man.
Oh my gosh. I can't believe it finally happened. I really didn't think anything would happen on day 3, so I only set up one camera. But then it dawned on me to check the security cameras.
You left me alone.
Just another day at work. It's happening. It's happening, Craig. It ended up taking us 3 days and over 1,500 rubber bands to snap this guitar in half, but we finally did it. Make sure to comment below with musical experiments that you want us to do, and you could be featured in our next video. And don't forget to subscribe, or I'll have to tell my music teacher that I didn't practice.